Hello and welcome back for the old setup, because we're nearly finished unboxing. Now we've nearly finished the DVD section. I put away in my collection Dark Universe 3 because we don't need to unbox that, because I've got that from Big Finish, so it's got the digital version. All the others are Amazon, so they need opening on camera, because what that means, right, is if from Big Finish you get a digital copy with it. So that also means that I don't really need. So I've got the DVDs for the CDs for the collection, but I listen to it digitally. But with the Amazon ones, because they're from Amazon, they need to be listened physically. If that makes any sense whatsoever to any of you lot. Now, today we're doing 2 DVDs just because it's easy, because I go back to college today at 1 PM. So, I don't want to spend all that time that I'm not at college editing thumbnails. So I'm just doing 2 DVDs so that we can edit the thumbnail so you don't have to worry about the thumbnail because it's already been made. Now that's not me being lazy, that's just the fact that it just saves the time, so I've got more time to watch TV and do other stuff. And sort of make sure I've got everything ready for college and all that, you get the drift. Now, what we've just opened here is Meglos. Now, Meglos is, I don't know how to put this in normal words, but it's a really good story. It's fantastic. I think it's one of the best Tom Baker stories. And I know a lot of people disagree with that because it's, I don't know, I've not really heard a lot of people talk about it. I'll put that in the space. Not many people have actually talked about it, and I feel like they should. Now, speaking of talking about things, now, as you know, when a new Doctor Who episode comes out, I try and watch it as live as possible, but I review it after I've seen it, because it's fresh in my mind. Because with Taskmaster, there's a format to the show like prize task, first task, second task, third task, live task. It's easy to write about, because you can write down what the task is, and you can write down what the contestants are doing. But with a TV show like Line of Duty, Daredevil, Doctor Who, any other TV show, I find it hard to write notes on, because I don't know how you're supposed to go about writing notes, right? And so I prefer to watch the episode and then run off and review it, because it's fresh in my mind. So I've just seen it, it's fresh in my mind. So what's going to happen is, once I finish series 1 of Classic Who, from series 2 onwards, I think, I'm going to watch the episode and review it. Watch, review, watch, review, watch, review. Now, when I say episode, I do mean story. Now, what that means, if you're not into Classic Who, you won't understand. Now, this is the Invasion of Time, right? This is comprised of, like, I don't know, 3-4 episodes, I think. And it's like Flux, really. Flux is one story. So you wouldn't, or you would, because that's what we were all doing, watching an episode and reviewing it, But because these are combined in stories, so it's not a new series, it's like 3 different stories, like, I don't know, 36 stories makes up a series, because it's like 4 parts each week. And so that's why I wouldn't be watching one episode of this and reviewing it, I'm reviewing the whole thing, if that makes sense. So, from series 2, because I'm halfway through the first of a Dalek story in series 1, so when I get to series 2 I'll be able to watch, review, I'll be able to watch the story, then review it. But that means you'll have Tom's Classic Who reviews back, because it's a playlist that's been put on a rug. But I'm going to be able to do that, and you will see the thumbnails, how amazing thumbnails will look. Because obviously, you're enjoying the new style of thumbnails, aren't you? Down below if you love it. So that's the new style of thumbnails if you like that. So, there you have it. So to recap what's happened in today's video, just for anyone that's decided to skip through the video. So, I've unboxed Meghalus and the Invasion of Time. And what's really relevant about the Invasion of Time, which I've only just remembered, I need to point out, is there's a Sontaran, if you can see, a Sontaran in full body there. And what I watched a video on the Flux, behind the scenes, with the costume creator. He said he wanted to make it look very much like the Classic Who Sontarans, with a few tweaks. So, thank you guys for watching. The Flux special of Doctor Who discussions should be out very soon. I do need to contact my guests to see when they're available. But, thank you guys for watching. Time to us. Bye! Keep an eye out on all Tom Mason YouTube channels to find out how they look. And there might be an end card, not today, but in the future.